I'm Dr. Rami Ayoob, as CIO and CEO also of Spark Tech Hub, a focal point for the technology and how to use the emerging technology in building a roadmap and planning for business strategy, implementing the right goals and the right implementation with allowing enablers and connectors that support business vision to implement and achieve their goals in the right manner. Also, how to using the digital transformation to transform the business nature and the business ethics in the right way and in the normal procedure that can make our processes and the business activities in modernization and digitization way. Also, how to secure the objectives and the goal of the enterprises through governance, the IT subjects. Okay, how we can enable technology that can support and govern the enterprise goals and objectives as well. Also, we are in deep digital services that enhance and the design of the digital products in the way how it's interact in the proactive and productive way, and how we can satisfy the end user through this digitization process life cycle. So let me introduce today what we are talking about and the understanding the concept of AI and why we are using AI, artificial intelligence, and assume that AI is a mandatory and a point that's required in our digital transformation journey. So AI, it's not something, a new tool. AI is invented since 1960s, okay, by several innovators, how they can using the system to do certain tasks in human behalf. So AI itself, okay, we need to look into the way how we can customize it and how we can enable the technology to understand our need and taking the right action and the right behavior based on the input itself. So while we are going in digital transformation journey and we transform our current entire operation of our businesses or entire life at all sectors, we need to look to the AI itself as a practical tool that can satisfy that journey and reach us to the concept of transformation. Because if we are copying the technology with the same method and with the same implementation as it is, okay, here we are just copying and we are just adding another consequences or overload our business processes. So we have to look to the AI as innovation, as a playing role that can transform and can make changes to our daily operation. So AI is a very important key point that support us in this journey in the digital transformation. It can play multiple roles at various industry by enhancing the decision making while understanding and process a huge quantity of information and data through automation processes by minimize human interaction and improving the customer experience by understanding and the behavior of the customer, how the customer is interacting with the digital products, and based on that one, AI take the right understanding and it produce the way that can the customer satisfied in his choice. So AI is processing and analyzing a huge number and large amount of data very quickly and accurately and give you the result within a few clicks, which can inform you what's the right and the type of the decision that shall be taken. Also, if we look into the automation, AI itself, it's power the system okay, through automation and through repetitive tasks and workflow processes. By understanding the right action shall be taken at each stages and process that action and that input to another action. So here the accuracy and the failure of a human interactive, it will be eliminated and the efficiency will be more and way efficient by processing each request and single request in the as per to the expectation. So based on that things, okay, AI play a role that personalize the way how we interact with other parties, such like a customer. So understanding customer behavior and preferences, AI deliver the right choices and the right sources of information and sources of the solution that's requested through customer application. Also, we do a predictive analysis, okay, by historical data and processing that data and come out with a story. So each set of data is a processing and making a story behind that data and what should be the right and the predictive way and based on this data and information. And the process optimization is very critical point here that every task or every action is based on number or either a single or number of processes. So optimizing that process based on the right action and based on the right input, okay, it's come out with the expected outcomes, either through productivity or number of processes data or the right action, what shall be the next stages of based on the few inputs that processes through that optimization. Also enhancing the customer experience, okay, through different channels. So today we are talking about as generative AI, okay, by playing with the content and understanding the languages from different sources through create certain technologies such like chatbot, NPLR, and other products that interact with other parties from humans and processing that languages and that questions and queries to the outcome. So here we are satisfying and we are enhancing and improving the customer retention within the organization themselves or the entity. Risk management by analyzing the patterns and the threats that detected. So processing multiple experiment based on the historical events, taking that events and process it in the right way and understanding the historical threats, it's eliminating the risk for any upcoming transaction or data processing itself. So overall, AI is a powerful tool that driving the digital transformation through enabling and adapt fast and based on the data-driven, customer-centric landscape and digital age. So the ability to analyze data and automate the process itself is give us a push that's let us depend on AI and make it as an our daily tool that can improve our efficiency and productivity within the environment itself. So overall, AI in today rapidly evolution, okay, and with the digital era, AI should look to the way that's as a strategic tactical partner. We should not look to the this emerging technology is just the way that we are just digitize our process and not looking to the AI itself as a way that just repeat itself. We should look into the way as an innovation, how we can improve our life cycle, how we can make ourselves in the top of the line with other parties, either our competitors, our interested party, how we can satisfy the need with the people we are engaging. So it's very important in this journey. We have to look to the AI as a tool of innovation, of creative. It should satisfy the outcome that's expected, okay, from the requested order. So from that matter, okay, this allow organization to make more accurate prediction by processing a huge number of data. So these are process data that let us give us an insightful about what is going on and what is the entire operation of certain activity it's occurred. Is it reaching the KPI? It is reaching the targeted from that expected model or not? So with a few clicks, we can analyze and process a huge number of data that can give us a story, give us a way that we can understand of what we are dealing with, to whom, okay, what is our weaknesses, what is the key critical point. So this technology, it should be designed in the way that can satisfy our need. Also, today, a very fast area that we have a big data processing all around, okay, over internet, about the volume of the data itself, how fast of data set per second is processing, okay, the number of the demand that require that information. So we should enable these tools that can process this information and that can satisfy, and also the way how we are engaging with our clients. So the customer behavior, the customer personalization, he should, when he interact with such tools, that he can satisfy, that he can feel that there is a response. It's not just a robotic system, okay, that is not interact or is not also engage in the right way that can satisfy the customer needs. So we have to consider all these aspects while we are dealing with such technology. Thus, we need put in place a way of innovation, a way of creative that can reach our target as expected. Also, AI being used to enhance customer experience through personalization, as I explained, by putting the right recommendation, understand what is the customer looking for through processing by his clicking the keyboard, searching through the web. So AI can capture this movement, can capture this interactive and react based on these inputs. So he can easy the way how what is the customer are looking for and the sources of information that he's reaching out. So today we have also a great challenge through cybersecurity. While this technology is enhancing and this technology is implementing, security is mandatory to be in the place. While we are forwarding information from one place to another place, what the right information shall be shared, the tagging the information, who should this information to be accessed, what should be, how this information should be manipulated and treated in the right way. So through this number of processing of information, AI can learn what is the right the right set and the standard way to implement the right to minimize the risk, to minimize the vulnerabilities, the behavior of the interacted transaction. So how we can take and understanding this traffic and put the right way. So AI today has become a very critical tool in cybersecurity. Also, when we are looking to the automation, okay, AI have a set of algorithms, okay, based on these algorithms is processing the right data. And at each stage, while we are, for example, when we are implementing a bank account, okay, so it's capture the customer information, taking that information, can interact in human behavior and asking the certain client about set of information and mandatory field that to be filled. So AI can take this information, processing, put it based on the specific algorithm that is specified from the users, and the processing that information at each stage, and based on the each stages is doing the right action. So with imagination of automation, we can consider how much time saving, effort, number of users, the accuracy, how to minimize mistakes, okay, process. So all that things, all that aspects is putting in the consideration when you are talking about automation. Also, significant role through data analytics and predicting analytics. By leveraging AI algorithms, business can analyze vast amount of data to uncover valuable insight and trends. As I explained earlier, okay, in the marketplace itself, we are dealing with a huge number of competitors, a huge number of products, a huge number of services. So AI can learning these services, can understand what is the trend now, what is the missing in the market. AI can capture this information and build for you a model that you need to enhance your services and improve your productivity and improve the way of your solution. So with a few clicks and with fast analyzing and processing data, we can predict what should be the next stage of service improvement, how our product and solution should be customized and designed for a specific market in certain season, okay, in areas. Some countries are depending on the seasons. Some of them depends on the customer demands. Okay, so this input, this analytics, okay, AI can save a lot of things by processing this information and analyzing and give you a way and path how you can enhance your strategy and business visionary and products. Furthermore, AI is enabling business to innovate and develop new products. So by analyzing this information and leveraging AI tools, okay, can enhance and look to the way how we can customize our design, how we make our design more productive and more proactive based on the market reaction. Today in the stock market and cryptocurrencies, in every single seconds, there are a huge number of data driven. So based on that things and based on the in these changes, fast changing in very short time, you need such powerful tool that can capture this information and capture these changes and give you the alert how to react in the right time and what should be the next action that should be taken. So imagine with such tool how much you are saving in terms of risk, in terms of disaster, in terms of cost, and many other aspects. So overall, AI is very important, especially in this area, the fourth industrial evolution. Digital transformation now today has become a mandatory tool. Okay, it's become a tool that's used in every industry, in healthcare, in financial sector, in production, in manufacture. So this manual interaction and manual data entry is not there anymore. So in this digitization era, okay, we need in the beside a tactical partner such like AI that can take the power of digital products and the process that understanding these products, how it is work, and what should be the right strategy and the right process through this service life cycle. So AI has become a tactical partner. Okay, it's a mandatory tool that used in the digital transformation journey. So, as a summary of this presentation, okay, there are a few tips, okay, and few suggestions that we need to consider it. When we are thinking about AI and digitization, we have to look to the way that how we are leveraging these tools to satisfy our needs. Because at the end of the day, you are interacting with a human. So human behavior is diverse from one person to another person, from one culture to another culture. The business conduct from one organization is different than other organization. So we are not just repeating the technology, and we are just not using such tools just to say that we are in modernization. We are just digitizing our process. No, we have to look to the way how we are relaying such tools, how we are relaying such technology to improve our life cycle. We are looking here to the creativity. If we are not solving our issue in the right way, in the best practices that should be, so we are just repeating the issue. We are just repeating our problems. So lack of information, lack of the design, lack of the data driven. If we don't have clean data, so we are just processing wrong information. We are just predicting wrong decision. So through these failures and through these flaws, we are just magnifying these tools by using these tools. So we should be very careful and very having the sense of creativity while we are processing. We have to look to the best practice. Our data should be clean. Awareness is how to use these tools. What is the expected from the different design? So there are many aspects we should consider it. There are many ways that we need to put it in the place before we go to any expected design or expected implementation. We have to look to the market itself, the current trend, what is the people are looking for, what is the current obstacle that we need to overcome with the solution that solve it. So while we are putting these elements in the right way, we can assure that we are taking the benefit and the use of these tools. So finally, I hope that I deliver a useful information about what is AI and why we are having AI and how we should be careful with AI while we are using it through understanding the expectation and outcome that need to be delivered. So I would like to thank the audience and the organizers of this events, and I would like to thank